Good, now I can see people. Greetings everyone, how are you all doing? I know some people don't vex with me. Greetings to you, Ikomilionga, greetings. How you all doing? How you all doing? Everybody's doing good. Huh? How you all doing? I apologize, so we're starting so late. I apologize for that. You're welcome. How is Texas today? Hi, Cantona. Hi, Cantona. How are you? How's everyone doing? Please, let's invite people. I know I'm a little bit late. I'm late, but we need to kickstart. We need to kickstart. I've told you all in this revolution, I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to be focused, and I'm always going to do what's right. I know I promised to come at 7, and I'm not really coming at 9. I'm almost 9:30. I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Ngwa, how are you doing, Ngwa? I hope you're doing good. Nice to hear that, Ikomi. Nice to hear that. Nice to hear that. That's sweet to hear everyone is doing good. The revolution must continue. The revolution must continue. The zeal to fight is not about the more people we are or how many people we have. No. A revolution is born in the blood. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. Yeah, it's in the blood. And I will keep on doing our part. But before we start, the payment details for our classico is down there. It's down there. And I want to say this. If you want to be an ambassador for this new move we are doing, if you are any part of the world, you want to be an ambassador, please drop me a message. I'm sorry I don't have my activist phone here, but I believe most of you have my activist number. The number I used to put online for people to call. If you want to be an ambassador, a youth ambassador, that means a youth ambassador where you meet our fellow brothers out in Cameroon, in any country, wherever you find yourself in, to help, that we gather money for our restoration fighters. You don't need to, no one needs to know you, only me. Just like how I know everyone who has been contributing, but nobody knows them. So you will just get to me, you get to me via either messenger, or you can get to me via the phone number which I used to put online for people to call. Yeah, I want to thank my brother Rico Akaba. He's doing a very good job. He has already started mobilizing some. We already got people all around. I will not call where we have now, but I think we already got people proposing, youths who are proposing that they want to be there to go around, collect $5. $5 is so much. $5 is enough. And I want to tell you, all those people who come online and talk trash, there has been never an activist that has eaten 1 penny from this revolution. There has been never a youth. You see me as I'm telling you, there have never been any youth in the diaspora that has eaten 1 penny in this revolution. So I want to say, be whoever comes online as a youth to ask you money to send on the ground. If you're an AMBAZONIA watching me, make sure you support. Make sure you support. There has been never a youth. I want to repeat to you all, because I know there are some dirty, harlot spirits. Those who go out there, the old men who go make fake Facebook account, go out there to tell you guys, oh, did this and that. Let me start giving you the archives. There has never been any one youth in this revolution that has come on this Facebook, raise money, and they put in the pocket. There has never been. I can tell you how many youths and how many things we have done. And if there's anyone that knows who wants to challenge me, they should come. That's why they know when I open my mouth and say they will not give somebody money, they will not. For those who know me, you see, I've not even started El Clasico. We already have $150. We have not even started even playing. I just put it out. Somebody already just called me. They're Prince. It's time for us to start. I'm already sending. The person sent 100. Another person passed through the person today to send 50. Because I told the person who sent the money, I said, you can be an ambassador for Watana Wata. You can be the ambassador for the youth. And he went around and said, yes, Watana Wata have told me that I can be an ambassador. If you want to support anonymously, support. Pass it through me. And we'll be doing it for everybody. Let me tell you one thing about us youths. We feel this war more than any person. For example, I'll give you an example. Before we started talking about Eric Tato, I and Eric Tato in this revolution raised $18,000. Did you hear one day Barrister Fru come out and said, oh, we get the $18,000 Prince J CARR and Eric Tato raised for the lawyers for Seseko case, 1 franc gone missing? I want to ask all of you, did you ever hear that? $18,000. We gave Barrister Fru cash to divide it to the lawyers. $18,000. Most of the money passed through my hand. We gave Barrister Fru cash. The money for the widows, those who are in jail, their wife, which Eric Tato raised, did you hear 1 penny go away? No. Mark Barata's Sunday offering, which most of us were talking, did you hear he brought all the money? I want to call you, I want to bring out things to you now. Watana Wata classico, which you have been playing here. Did you hear 1 penny get missing? No 1 penny. No 1 penny got missing. The last $3,000 ended with Frank of Gokitunja. The archives are on my page. That's why I said, those of you who follow me, you need to be very careful. The enemy is fighting so strong to make sure that they weaken you. They weaken us. But the power of this war is in our youth. See the way La Republic youths are so powerful. Look the population that is going to Qatar. How many of us Southern Cameroonians are there? How many? But you could see they are really pushing the image to make sure that we remain under slavery. How many of you are pushing the image that we should become liberated? How many? How many of you are pushing the image? Pushing the image. You must not push image anonymously. Those who are going to Qatar for war, the Basas and the Bulus, don't they know they are killing us? They are pushing it in such a way that even you become confused. You become confused. You become like giving up. I see most of you going out and say, oh, football this, football that. Football. Which man's house has ever been on fire and then the man goes out to watch a TV screen? No man. No one has ever had his house on fire and then go out to watch a TV screen. They are killing you every day. We, the youths, are easily carried away. But most of you go out tomorrow and say, oh, this and that. Nigerians, they support. Support, it means you don't lose focus. Nigerians, they support each other. Support means you don't lose focus. Did you see, despite that the Flavors and the Timayas were singing music, they lose one focus on the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was in jail? Did you? I want to ask most of you. Did you ever see? No. It's us in Southern Cameroon. We lose focus easily. Do you know how many bloods have been slain on the land? Do you know? Does that mean to you? No, it's enjoyment that matters to you. It's football. Oh, come online and talk about trash. It's football. But forgetting that, I've told most of those artists, most of them, even the filmmakers, the power of them becoming great is in the people who consume their produce. If Southern Cameroonians are poor, if Southern Cameroonians are refuge, you who do music, you become a refuge. That's the truth. Because it's Southern Cameroonian that will consume your produce now. If you want us to consume the music you produce and the movie, you have to support this war, be part of the war, either anonymously, secretly behind, to make sure that the country become what it is for we to buy your product. If you don't support it secretly, then who do you want to buy? You want Nigerians to abandon their own product and come and buy yours? It can never happen. Look, all these things is mentally here. It can never happen. That's why they will sing all kind of song. They will move every kind of thing, but nothing will go forward. Now, let me go back to what I was saying. I know most of those who are blabbing behind, they think, I'm not moved there. Me, I've told you, so long as I know I'm standing for the truth, I will be for the truth. I hate no one. I hate nobody. I only stand for the interest, for the global interest of Ambazonia. I hate nobody in this revolution. Since this revolution started, I always tell you guys when I come online that have you ever heard me Prince? Have you ever heard me insulted one person? Even this Dr. Sako, let me give him doctor for today. Even them, which I suffered in this revolution. Have you ever heard me one day come on this Facebook, say Sako is this, Sako is that? No, no. When I'm here for business. And now we'll be starting our full business. The PayPal and the Cash App, the bank account, everything is there. We are 60. We are 60. Why you keep on sharing? We are 60. Just imagine 60 of us, young people. You all have known me. I've never eaten 1 franc from this revolution. 1. You gave me all 110,000. I accounted for it all. If you go to my Facebook page, for those who don't know, go and start scrolling down on Prince J CARR. You will see all the accounts from Watana Wata. Go back to 2021. You will see everything. You will see every single penny Watana Wata raised and how it was used. Go there, you will see the videos. You will see the tailors we hired to do face masks for our mothers. Go there, you will see the videos where they were dividing the face masks. The first attack which cost La Republic pain, the first attack in Goketunja, who were those who bought granite for the attack? Was it not Watana Wata? So when people come out to talk about us youths, to destroy the focus we have, I've always told you all, the one thing La Republic feels happy in this war is where we are divided, especially the youths when we are divided. I told you, I've given you all many instances that you need to read it. That's why you see me when I say I don't support politics in the diaspora. Most of you think that I'm stupid. But I read a lot. I watch the movement and I know this one has been corrupted. I don't need to come and say it. I told you all that La Republic fears our unity. And how do they manipulate the unity? Politics is not a game they speak so much. Politics is a game of the back door. When La Republic goes and say, oh, these people are struggling to be united, they just go and meet one person. If there are 5 people who have to become united, they meet 2. They say, hey, we don't want that unity to be. Make as if you like it or you don't like it. We'll give you 1 million, 2 million. Once that person collects the money, the person will not come and tell Ambazonians that, oh, Ambazonians or Southern Cameroonians, I met with Atanganji. Atanganji gave me 1 million that I should. No, it remains a secret. If possible, the wife will not know. Because maybe the wife's attitude might be different. It will remain a secret with him and his life. I always remember you guys. I don't know. You all always forget, but I don't forget. There was a time I put a phone call here for us to talk. You remember the girl, Ada? Ada who called from, I think, America, a Nigerian. She told you all that in a revolution, it's not about those who come and talk. Politics in the revolution is done in the back door. And you all could see, if you ask all those elderly people who have been coming to collect money, no one accountability. If you ask them that, what is the quest for them uniting together? Will they tell you one reason? Does Ayabacho has his brother or his mother somewhere fighting? Does the others have? No. But if you look their actions, I don't want to conclude. If you look their actions, indirectly they work for the purpose of La Republic because La Republic fights against our unity. That's why the consortium was banned. Now, when me, Prince J CARR, come and talk, I say, oh, let's focus on the ground. Let's concentrate with the fighters. They say, oh, no, Prince J CARR, we cannot be without the diaspora. They are only looking for means to create a division. But we, the youths, are looking for a means to become one. If you go to the ground, if you look the fighters, since Seseko went to jail, everybody has been fighting for his own share. But if you ask that, what share are they fighting for? What share? Last time I brought Don Pasho here. Don Pasho came here, he explained to you, there were many things which they did not tell us, which Seseko asked many of them to come and confess. They did not say. But what do we youths have to do? We have to focus on the ground. That's why I'm here today. I don't care. At Classico, we don't need to have 200 people. I don't care about how many. We have to focus on the ground. There are youths fighting. Even if you don't listen to my voice, even if you like, you go listen to the old people, because the one thing I've noticed about Southern Cameroonians, they follow the crowd. Southern Cameroonians follow crowd. They don't know one-man show like I do, like I stand here alone. No. When they see you doing something alone individually, they think like you are mad. They think like, oh, you're crazy. They think like, oh, this one is stupid. Amber, I don't want to be distracted with comment. Marianta stands as the person representing Seseko. In the audio groups, I've given them my advice. First thing first, those who claim to be leaders in the revolution need to apologize to Southern Cameroonians. They need to. Sako has to come and apologize to Southern Cameroonians. All of them. You are supporting Chris Anu. You see this another one coming, China man. China man is coming. China man, you don't put your face outside. You operate in defense. But all the shit that's happened, you don't talk. When it comes to contribution, you don't contribute in many things, China man. I've known you in the revolution. We have been in groups. You have been part of Watana Wata. You have been part of Watana Wata project department. You want me to say stop this, but when it comes to the reality, you have been there. When money gets misplaced on the background, you don't talk nothing. You don't say no one word, China man. If you want to call, ask me, I'll add you. I don't have my other phone. I can add you here if it's possible. When money disappears, you have been part of the defense in many things. How many money in Watana Wata have you disappeared since you came to Watana Wata? How many? But the money we gave to all those people doing job, did they produce? Did they produce, China man? So you want me to continue? No, don't respect me, China man. Don't respect me. Respect the blood of those who are dying. You were part of Watana Wata. I was the one I brought you into Watana Wata project department. You could see how we youths were struggling. You were part of Meme Defense. You guys go and use, you come to Watana Wata, you come and collect. Watana Wata come and support Meme County. We'll go there and support. But today, how many of you can stand and say, oh, the government, those who we put to lead did wrong? How many? No, I want to ask. How many? How many? So you want me to stand and watch all that? You saw the effort we put in Watana Wata. 110,000 we raised, divided in counties. But come and see how people go out talking. Look, these are the things you see. I don't support Diaspora anymore. And we are struggling to make sure the youth are united for the ground. Yeah, that's what we are struggling to. So please, China man, I hate when I come online. You know the truth. You all know the truth. You know the truth that in this revolution, no one youth has raised 1 penny and it goes to his stomach. You know how the old men have been distracting this war. You have been part of defense for a very long time. Right up till now in the defense you have been part of, we have not been able to get one logistics. We don't hear news when these boys walk through the bush path and go to ground one to go and find sticks. We only hear news about money get missing when those in the diaspora are giving money. That's why we hear news. We only hear news when those in the diaspora are giving money. But when these boys take the bush path to go to ground one to go find sticks, you don't hear no news. Then when it comes to unity in the diaspora, we only hear people. Look, it's very easy. Me, I know many people have been corrupted. I know very, very well. I don't want to call names, but I know many. When the war, when Seseko were arrested and it had to come to the diaspora, I got my information clear from Yaoundé. Before I told you guys, I said we are fighting against Camtel, MTN, Nextel, all those big companies. It's easy for them to give somebody $1 million and the person comes in front and come and make different kind of thing. Like, oh, I got a business, the business started progressing, I got investors here, Me, I know very well. My grandfather was a politician. When government gives you money, there are many ways you can turn that money that people will see is a legit money. I don't want to go to many things. I don't want to go deep into the talk. But there are many ways. There are many ways. Some will not even talk. Some will just go buy houses and is giving them money. But now we're talking about, because what you guys are doing, don't think you escaped, somebody will escape from this war. I made an audio and I left it under my forum, in one WhatsApp forum. And I told everybody in that forum, I said they should bear with me. Kidnapping in Ground Zero has increased. Do you know why? The pain diaspora has put our people are bearing a pain. Kidnapping in Ground Zero recently has increased a lot. They are kidnapping every day. Do you know why those boys are kidnapping? They don't have no option but to turn to their suffering people to kidnap. But I know it's bad, and I feel the pain. I cannot cry. But who caused it? The diaspora. But I've told the diaspora that they will pay. Do you know what is happening in Eritrea now? Many people are paying for the Eritrea war right up to today. These people who you call leaders, these old people, especially those who have collected money, many. Today when I talk against Chris Anu, people say, oh, Prince J CARR is talking against Chris. Wata gave Chris Ann $1,000 here. Prison break, prison break, prison break, prison break. I did not even ask whether Chris Annum has a brigade or wherever. Prison break. On his live show, I called. I said, we're giving you $1,000. We sent that money to you. Today, no prison break. No prison break. I'll give you another instance. Ikomesako came and said, oh, with Barrister Fru, humanitarian case in court. Humanitarian will take La Republic to International Criminal Court. Wata on this very Facebook. I did not go to somewhere. I came here. I used my personal strength, my personal motivational skills. I motivated the people on my platform. We raised $5,000 on one live show. I carried that money, handed it to Dr. Sako. Today, have you heard an update about that case? No. Have you ever heard an update about that case? No. No one. No one. Classico started to promote the war draft. What was the purpose for the war draft? To make sure our brothers get RPGs and everything. Momo raised almost 600,000. They collected 300 for real cash. Have you seen a good RPG or something on the ground from the diaspora? No. But you hear people say, no, people are scared to go. No, Nigeria is difficult. But the boys which don't receive this money, the little you send to them, you hardly hear excuse. You only hear that some of them are arrested in ground one. How are we so stupid? Some of them are arrested in ground one. That means they value the sweat. They value our sweat. They value the suffering we suffer to raise that money. They value it. You don't hear them that, oh, I was in ground one. I gave somebody who is traveling to Nigeria by canoe to go look for material, and the person said the money go. No. They carry the money we give them. They honor the cold we sleep inside. They honor the snow we inside. They carry this money. They walk through the tins and tons of the forest. They go to ground one. Sometimes they even become arrested. They sleep in jail for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Some we don't even know. Before information want to reach, they're in jail. Some are even still in jail up to now because they value our sweat. And then who should me respect? Somebody in the diaspora who will tell me that they'll arrest him in Nigeria or in ground one to go look for sticks, or the boy, the youth that knows the pain we feel to raise that money, who will carry it and take through the bushes where you have snakes, you have scorpions, you have animals, you have everything. They will walk for more than 7 days in the bushes to go look for material. Let me ask you, if you are a youth like me, which I sacrifice my all, if you are a youth like me, which I give my all, who will you stand with? You will not stand with the ones on the ground. If you are a youth like me, who will you stand with? Who? You stand with those on the ground. When I come and stand now, I say, oh, let's support the fighters. You hear diaspora wake up now to feel like they're sent. Please, as you're joining, as the audience is building, don't forget that my network is okay, Mama Gladys. Don't forget there's everything under there. There's everything. You have the cash app, you have the bank account, there's everything. Please, $5. I'm not asking you for much. $5. If you want to give an above, good. I'm asking you just for $5. And please make it a habit. Please, I'm begging all of you. Copy these payment details you see down there. Put it in your fridge, at the door of your freezer. Every month end, please just drop $10 into this account. Register, just drop the law. You put message under Wata Ground Zero Fighter. Please, we are 90. It's not small. It's a very big. It's a very big show. 90, we are many. Just imagine 90 patriots. The Israelites, they used just 300 to go defeat the Palestinians. 300 soldiers. So just imagine we are 90. $10 every month. 10. Just copy the payment. There is everything. You are in the diaspora. You don't need. We are just 90 now. I know others will come and watch the show. Just copy that payment details. Put it at the wall of your fridge. It's Fako County bank account, but the money will be shared to all fighters. Or I have belief for those who I know are on the ground. The money will be shared as we used to do before. Take it, divide it to your children, become an ambassador. There are people who don't want their face to be known. Tell them the son of Victoria, the voice of your ancestor, I'm back. Take that note, this small note which I've pinned here, which you see Prince J CARR. Copy it. Divide it to your friends. Divide it, make photocopy. Make photocopy. Make handouts. Small page handouts. Give it to your friends. Tell them, this is for your country. This is for your country. Just $5 every month. For students who are going to school cannot, $5, $10. The money is going direct. It's not my bank account though. It's not my own. Don't think the money is coming to me, Prince. I've told you all I have problem with money. I've never raised any money in this revolution that has come to me. Know that. So when anybody goes out there tell you crash, I've never raised one money in this revolution that has come to me. Nobody knows my bank account or my paper. I've never raised one money in this revolution that has come to me. That account you see there is not Prince J CARR. It's somebody. If you look, all is America. So it's somebody somewhere. The chairman of ACO, Mola Idi, is the one that has all those details. Just like I used the chairman of Goketunja, now I'm using the chairman of ACO, Mola Idi. He's the one. So, and I trust anything that comes, he will brief me. That's why I say, send me a receipt. When you do the payment, just take screenshot, send it to me on Messenger. Take screenshot, divide it to your children. In the diaspora, we have so much because the young ones start working at the age of 16. Divide it to them. Tell them it is for their future, for their fatherland, their motherland. $5, $10. We will continue this. We will not stop. Even if you don't see me. Even if you don't see me. Even if you don't see me. I don't know who's cross square. The problem with Sako is with Sako. Nobody ever spoiled anything. Watana Wata, we have been always focused. And the El Classico will always continue. If I was with my 2 phone here, I would have put my Red Dragons versus my Marine Force of Babalang. And then we play as we used to play. Yeah, taking the ball here, we can always do that. We can do that. But I'm not with the other small phone for we to play that now. So if you just do it, you just send me the receipt. We already have $150 already in. 100. Any day I come live, I will come with these payment details. Every day I come live. And I want to say this. For the fighters on the ground, I want to tell them this. And for you all. You see me, why I don't bother about the politics in the diaspora anymore is because I'm young. We all are young. We will live to face this revolution. We will live to face this revolution. Nothing shall move you. The only thing we can do is to get a betterment of what we have now, more than what we have. And how can we do that? It's by making sure we support those who defend us. Are we not tired of crying? Anytime you see something happening, oh, how many Anglophone did it? How long will you keep crying? How long? How long will you keep crying? How long? So inform everyone. I'm not doing this video, is not going to be long. Inform everyone that El Classico has started. We need at least $500 very quick to energize the boys. Actually, no pity. No pity. We need $500. For those in FACO, I've been talking with them. I've been talking with some of them in FACO, and I don't tell them what they go do. But for no pity, we need some small money for send them for them quick. Make the staff feel energized. We already get 150. So 350 more 500. That's 250,000. If we divide them, small granite, economic sabotage, economic. Now the job that we did, we know they for go kill Mbele Kaki. Wata we then for destroy the Republic economy. As young people, since we know the benefit for the economy, we paralyze them. So we know they whether the kill Mbele Kaki. That one be see Wata be functionable before we don't slow for a classical. We be the born, the ministry of burning. And I think that will continue. It don't even double say because the burning don't do while now. Even if I not come, even if I not support, the people already master the skills of burning. The ministry of burning erase everything down. It know the benefit you. Erase everything down. It know the benefit we. erase it. When Saudi Cameroon don't be free, we could build new one. Now the mission that. And more get to be done. More get to be done. So, and then another thing I want to tell you, I beg, do not be distracted with the politics in diaspora. Do not be distracted with the politics in diaspora. This war is not in the diaspora. It's easy for La Republique to manipulate the diaspora. People have left their life in America for 90 years. And they're still living. Someday when I used to come live, people used to be motivated. I know it's not easy to keep on being motivated where you see some people just being, but that's the strategy of La Republique. See, La Republique don't have time, but they have the money. We will have very long time, but we don't have the money. Now, when you have so much time and you don't have money, the person who has money will use that money to cut off the time. Now, how do they use the money? There is nobody in the diaspora who says it came here for anything. Most people, they come here for money, for can hustle. Most people. Some of them, when they claim to be leaders, they do for houses where they never buy them. Some of them, no, mama, don't be scared of, no, sometimes if when you want to put them nickname, now we'll go call them, as we used to do them before. Don't fear mama Gladys. Now nickname we'll call them. See, let me tell you all something. Any person with it, that's why when I look some people, they say they don't break down because of what is happening in the diaspora. I shake my head. Is Saudi Cameroon in Germany? Is Saudi Cameroon in France? Or is Saudi Cameroon in America? Saudi Cameroon is in ground zero. So how will the attitude of somebody make you to lose faith over what is not where the person is? That was the first mistake we did. Now, the Bible says a righteous man falls 70 times. And all the 70 times, a righteous man rises up again. What does that have to tell you? That before you succeed in life, if you don't account failure, then know that you're moving to doom. If we did not experience everything we have experienced in this revolution, me, myself, I will fear. But when you experience certain things in life, it only makes you stronger. You all ask, if there has to be someone who must have left this Facebook long time ago, I should be the one now. Look, all my friends, they are tired now, they are gone. Yannick Sicot, others are doing their business, they don't have time. But we who are born with a spirit of the extraordinary, we know where we lead to. I've always been a one-man soldier since I was born. I don't look the vision of others. The vision of destiny is defined within my spirit. I read it. I read it. When I sit, I read the vision of this war. I know it can be delayed, but it will come to pass. Because the one of the greatest thing for a youth to ever have is weapon, kalash for a hand. They don't already know road for bygone. The only way they slowly want to say they never be able to get market for exchange raw material and with them. They are already deterred how they feed one. I move all the way I be sending for the last time. The only two way and for the way diaspora is for people to come in, for find people the way they go do deal, then that boy them for ground, they unite, they cover the deal, materials that come. But if you hear now they tell someone for diaspora, go say no, I don't want time. Oh, you know yesterday they take Sissoko for Nigeria. You know yesterday they take this man. You know hear this, you know hear that. Nobody. But the beginning they come up for down go. So I don't think the beginning now say since they come out go do their things and say go find their material, they know they no problem, no they be. May they start find their market. Because if they get one market, for take La Republique out of Southern Cameroon, if it take up to 4 months, if we get constant supply for correct equipment, current, more maybe say like just 1/10 of what the way they give Ukraine, if we just get them for Southern Cameroon. Ma just never 1/10. More just get only the hand launchers the way they give Ukraine 10. That boy then they go with constant supply of the cartridges them. They feed them. And what they get for do, they get for start send people. They go send them. The boys, they be very determined. They just need for arrange people, gather small money, give someone and say, go talk for people, go find people market. Go. We'll there for your back, we'll go to support you. Find nobody, call them. They want go. If we too will give you $10, we'll tell them so now find one fighter. When I send it, make it come out, we do for diaspora here. We go find one anonymous man. May they go to find places where they go get up. Now so they work for be. Now so it for be. So Southern Cameroonians, my fellow people, don't be moved by what is happening in the diaspora. In life, there's always a high tide and a low tide. The bravest ones in life stand when it's like this. Nobody used to come live sometime when I just put and poop. You see 100 and some people that don't come. 200, 250, 300, we go there the talk, we go start raise money. People go and hear story. But today, don't say, I say how many don't come. I respect this one then. These are the ones I respect. Because to be liberated in life is about vision. It's about vision. And make somebody never lie you, say you do waste your time. Because that country, Cameroon, will never be the same. Whether you fool yourself or you do her. Me, I not say the tea that people they do now, they define a play for get material. Connection for get them. And when they go get them, people go pay. People go pay. Diaspora never yet pay. There are two faces for this war. Two faces. One, na the face for ground zero for die. The second face, na for diaspora for die. Remember the talk I don't tell you. Whether they or no day, this one will tell you, it will come to pass. Two faces there for this war. The first one, na the one for ground zero where they die. The second one, it will kind of for diaspora. Some people they go live with half hand, some they go lose their fingers. It come for diaspora on time. Mark 'em. Because the beginning for ground, they go want to feel some of the pain with some of their brother they feel before they die. Especially those the way they don't mismanage money, those the way they don't chop money. If it delay, you feel things that the war don't go on, all off. The beginning if you bury their AK them, they even go Nigeria, go be. Una feel say all things don't pay. But remember me this what they tell you. Una go pay. Una go pay. Especially those the way they don't chop money. They don't do story. Those the way they don't come hundreds of thousands, they don't pass for their hand. Where they stand for front. Una go pay. Me and that one no they lie you. You cannot run from your shadow. You go pay. So the earlier you start think how to start rectify those mistakes, the better. Whatever that beginning they go do for down there now, no say one day, especially those who don't collect money for the Republic, they go pay. I'll leave you all Southern Cameroonians. I'll still come live inside a week. I'll go talk maybe tomorrow, 7 will be live. Or I'll come for continue. I'll come maybe nearly every day. More put even if I can't online, I'll get a $10. I go be happy. Make that money for that account they go. Even if I come on live, I'll give in a $10. I go be happy. So long as I believe say I know they give some money for some person for diaspora. So long as I believe say as a gatherer, Mola Eddie the hear me just like Chairman Frank to be the hear me. We could just find one fighter, send that money for you, send I own that, continue the work. I continue. So if I feel the car every day, and I believe say I'm going to make post with this D2 every day. Some people go tire the post. So just be an ambassador to me. I beg, be ambassador for we youths. The steam go pick up. No bother. So those the way they don't join, and I don't forget, copy the payment details. Now $5. €5 safe no mean no nothing. No. Some of them they throw na for a hit bed. €5. You get bank account. Just go for your bank account, take that bank details, just transfer $5. €5. You should on you. 5. If you take 5 friends, you get them, that's 25. Gradually. And anybody will contribute, I no go call my name. Thank you very much, Southern Cameroonians. I know can for talk plenty. I can't find money for the boys. What a classico don't start. Now where I come, I not can give una small jack with them. But I thank all una don't waste day. That's the spirit. I thank all una. May God bless una every youth. It has not been an easy race. Yeah. It has not been an easy race. Even for myself. It takes strength. It takes courage for open this Facebook live show. She don't again talk for now. After the struggle we don't go. It takes strength. For she don't say, after the experiences the way I don't get, especially with those the way I work with for diaspora, it takes strength for me to come here. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I just tell God every day, give me the spirit to continue. Give me the spirit to continue. Give me the spirit to continue. Yeah. Give me the spirit. No, Mama, everything is down the PayPal. PayPal, you just take the PayPal email address, you write the amount of money, you click send. Simple. The bank account too, it. Just take the bank account, you see all the IBAN number and everything. Now just so. For those of the America, Zelle and Cash App did it. Yeah. Everything did it. Everything did it. Everything did it, Mama. If you get small wahala, leave me message for Messenger. I will get back to you. Anyone will get small problem, just leave me a message. We'll sort out everything. Yeah. I began to announce some people their name. The best way they don't give that $150. I'll be supposed to announce their name. I don't forget their name again. But anyhow, I will come back when I use the other phone, the other iPad. I'll come back. I have to call all money name we don't give. We they don't start for promote this El Classico this time. I'll give upload all them. Yeah. Thank you, Mama Gladys. Thank you. You've always been there. Thank you. I know all the others where they don't be there. Diaspora, it not be easy for all the money we raise for Watana Wata. Divided for counties and LGAs. But the one who they no site. You the yes, I could raise word draft, but not you know the see not for ground. So it not be easy. But we understand. We get to keep on. We get to keep on. God bless you all. Make you stay blessed and have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys again in the week. Please don't forget, copy the payment details. Copy it. Put it on your fridge. Divide it to your friend. Be an ambassador for this project. God will bless you. It's for the blood of those who are dying on the ground. For those boys who are in the bushes. Please don't take this very lightly. I promise you now, we will not stop this. And you know me, I know the choppers in his sweat. Because me myself, I the work in Bambi. I know the choppers in his sweat. You know me very, very well. Very, very well. So I know someone are not going to doubt me and not going to trust me. So please be an ambassador for this. We don't be almost 100 for this platform. So if we get for bring one person inside, we go be 200. 200 on a $10 every month. It's a great support for the boys. As they grow by the grace of God, the database will increase. Go can be 300, 400, 500, 1,000, $10 every month. The money to go down for the boys. The money to go down. It could be a great support. Stay blessed. Have a blessed evening whenever you find yourself. May God bless you all.